Hey Scorpio, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm going to be doing your Love Sitch spread for February 2022. So let's do it. I'm going to move this so you can see the cards. Here we go. And we are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because they don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to look at your situation, your energy around the situation, your person's energy around the situation. We're going to look at the energy that binds the two of you together, possible outcome, energy you don't see coming. We're going to do some clarifying. So let's check it out. Okay, here we go. Here's your situation. King of Wands, Two of Wands, King of Cups reversed, and the Hanged Woman in this deck. Okay. The very first thing that I'm feeling is a really chemical connection, a real energetic chemical connection. It's super magnetic. Something brought the two of you together. Somebody was very clear about this and how they were feeling. And then somebody else is here who is not pleased with the situation, not getting what they need out of the situation, and feels like they're being put on hold. So we have two masculine energies here. This could mean we have two masculine energies in a relationship, but this could also mean we have two people who are action oriented and very like strong and powerfully moving forward with their energy in this situation. This King of Wands is, I feel like, a lot of sexual energy here, but this King of Cups reversed is talking about, what I'm hearing is somebody feels misled. So it's like there was this huge chemical connection, this huge magnetizing connection, and then someone feels misled and maybe put on hold. So let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and clarify, and this is a deck that is lighting up. So I'm clarifying. Tell me about this King of Wands in this situation. Ooh. Too many. Tell me about this King of Wands. Who is this sexy energy? And we've got the Judgment card. So there's this really attractive energy that's talking about making some kind of judgment call. Somebody made a judgment call. I'm not saying that it's a bad one. Not good, not bad. We do what we do. But there's some kind of, what I'm hearing is somebody wants to make some kind of recommitment. And let's look at this Two of Wands. So this Two of Wands, yeah, it's like somebody's passionate about getting this back together. And then we've got the Knight of Coins. So this does look like there is motion involved, but this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So somebody's making a judgment call, wanting to put some things back together. And this is the slowest moving energy. Oh my God. But what it is solid and grounded and safe and secure. And it's making some judgment call to move things slowly, even if you don't want to move things slowly, because there's a lot of magnetic attraction here. But let's take a look at this King of Cups reversed. What is this about? And here's the High Priestess reversed. So this is about some long, deep-seated emotional upsets. This can very well be a grown person coming from their place of the inner child. And that inner child, when the High Priestess shows up, that inner child is talking about trauma. So some kind of trauma, emotional trauma, I would say, because of this King of Cups here. There's some kind of emotional trauma this person has endured that is coming up right now based on what's going on. So they feel like they're being put on hold. They very well could feel rejected by being put on hold or going so slowly, moving so slowly. Let's see. And we've got strength. They are very much talking about, and I also kind of feel like this person could be the one who's putting everything on hold. Somebody wants to come forward. I feel like there are two storylines. This person who's like all about putting this back together. For some of you, this can be moving really slowly, and this person could be putting this in just a slow moving pattern. But for others of you, this person's coming forward. They want to move intentionally, and the person who's had this emotional trauma of some kind, rejection, I'm hearing some fear of commitment, or someone's tried to commit before and then that didn't work out. They're saying that they have held a lot of pain. They're really strong because they've held a lot of pain, and they're putting things on hold instead of this person. So somebody's putting something on hold. Somebody wants to get the band back together, and somebody's being really cautious. Okay, let's take a look at your energy, Scorpio, and see what's going on here. It's almost like somebody's saying once bitten, twice shy, babe. Something like that. But let's see. Your energy, Scorpio. Here's the Queen of Swords reversed. You're talking about somebody not knowing what it is that they want, or not being completely clear about what it is that they want. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. You are again talking about moving things very slowly. And here's the Two of Pentacles reversed. You're talking about no longer juggling. We're going to clarify that too. And here's the Queen of Wands. So you're coming in and you're talking about this being some kind of divine partnership, or the attraction is mutual. So let's take a look at that. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords reversed. Tell me more about this person. Doesn't exactly know what it is that they want. And here's the King of Coins reversed. This King of Coins reversed is also somebody who, it's the married king who's not acting married. It's the non-committal thing. Somebody has not been committal in the past. They don't know what they want. Excuse me, Scorpio. Okay, let's look at this Knight of Pentacles. So you could be saying here, you haven't been sure in the past, and we're going to take this really slowly because you haven't been sure. And here's the King of Swords reversed. You're talking about the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords reversed. You're like, not only have you moved slowly in knowing what you have wanted, but you have made some decisions that pretty much make it clear that you're just making decisions that aren't aligned. Somebody's making decisions that aren't aligned when it comes to this union. So let's look at this Two of Pentacles. This is talking about juggling, but it's reversed. So you're talking about no longer juggling, or no longer being juggled. And here's the Eight of Cups. Scorpio, you're talking about walking away. You're talking about moving on, emotionally being unavailable and moving on. This could be you saying, I'm not juggling anymore. I'm not going back and forth anymore about this. It's so much going back and forth. I'm emotionally moving on from this. I'm not being offered all the cups that I need in order to stay, and so I'm not going to stay. But then you're talking about this magnetic attraction. And you're talking about the magnetic attraction. This is a soulmate relationship. So you are acknowledging that this is a soulmate relationship. It's that type of attraction. Let's take a look at the person that you're thinking of. What is the energy around the person that you are thinking of? Somebody who has not been fully committal, somebody who has not necessarily known what it is that they want, going back and forth, but there is this huge connection, this soulmate connection. This person's coming up as the Emperor reversed. So the Emperor reversed to me, and they're all, okay, you're also talking about this person being the King of Coins reversed. The King of Coins is the Emperor before the Emperor. And both of them are reversed. And this is talking to me about somebody who needs things to be in control. They need things to kind of go their way. And sometimes they may act unintentionally. I mean, I don't want to say unintentionally. I want to say with, it could be very intentional actually, but they act in a way that doesn't serve everyone. It only serves themselves. They're being very selfish. They're saying things to take control of the situation that could be very well hurtful and damaging. And here's the Seven of Cups. Your person is talking about this type of energy, Scorpio, and then they're talking about not wanting to be an option. And then they're talking about the Eight of Wands, having some kind of communication around this. And then they're talking about the Three of Cups. So just keep in mind that these energies can be flip-flopped. You know what your situation is, so take it as it resonates, leave the rest behind. But this person is talking about the same energy. You could be saying that you weren't sure about commitment in the past, and they're talking about that energy that you're talking about, or vice versa. But this person is talking about kind of some heavy energy where they felt oppressed. Let's clarify that. We're talking about some heavy energy where they've been oppressed, that there was some kind of agreement around not being an option, yet here's a third party situation that they're asking for this to be over, or they're acknowledging that it ended. And because of this energy, this oppressive energy, it looks like this person is just focusing on themselves, focusing on their own money, focusing on their own resources, and doing quite well with it. They're being independent. They have a lot of independent energy around them. They're taking care of themselves physically, emotionally, financially. All the resources are in order. And the Seven of Cups reversed, not wanting to be an option. This person's coming in with Queen of Cups energy. This is a very nurturing, intuitive, psychic person who is also the in-love queen. I'm hearing them saying they deserve to be respected. I also feel like this in-love queen, somebody mistook their sensitivity and kindness for being a pushover. And this Eight of Wands, they are talking about communication. They're talking about some form of communication. Usually this is email, text, online, back and forth messaging, but there's a lot of communication here. A lot of understanding about the agreement, maybe some new understanding about those agreements. And this Three of Cups, the ending of this third party, here's Temperance. This person's talking about how they've healed from this oppression. Okay, let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together, Scorpio. If this is you, they're talking about how they're seeing you. What is the energy that binds the two of you together, aside from the soulmate energy? And here's the Empress reversed. Both of you are acknowledging someone being called out of their worth, somebody not being acknowledged or respected. Four of Wands. This is another soulmate, twin flame type of card, especially coming up with these. Here's the Knight of Wands. Somebody's talking about being called out of their worth after someone's been kind of in and out of a commitment. And here's the Princess of Pentacles. And this is the offer no longer being on the table. So both of you are acknowledging what has happened here, this situation. And let's take a look at a possible outcome. So both of you are acknowledging that the calling out of worth, the agreement that was not a solid foundation. The offer's off the table. Like this Knight of Wands is kind of player energy, and you're both acknowledging this player energy after creating this commitment, and somebody was kind of bamboozled is what I hear. Bamboozled. So let's take a look at a possible outcome for this month. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. It's reversed. This is divine timing that is not yet happening. Here's the Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so what this looks like to me is divine timing not happening. The Two of Cups reversed next to it. What it means is union. It's not time for union just yet. The timing for union is not. Here's a Justice reversed. Oh, wow. There's some kind of karmic injustice that has happened. And it is not divine timing for this union because of this karmic stuff. There's karma that needs to be righted before this union could happen. Here's the Sun. The Sun's reversed. For me, this is like, it's halfway healed. Only half of it's been illuminated. The rest of it needs to be illuminated before this can come full circle, before the Wheel of Fortune can flip back over. I also want to talk about, there's some kind of karma that has occurred. Healing has not happened because of this injustice. It's not done. It's not over. There's still karma around this. The closure is not there. I want to take a look at this Empress reverse that you are both acknowledging. And again, the Page of Coins here. So what it looks like is the Empress, the feminine energy, is saying this offer is off the table. And this Four of Wands is the Four of Swords. It is healing. This agreement is, it's like it's been frozen in time. It's been put on ice. And this Knight of Wands, you're both acknowledging that this Knight of Wands, this feels like someone who's kind of this player energy knew exactly what they were doing. Woo! And that's the energy that you both know. Let's look at this offer not being on the table anymore. Whoop, yep, here we have the Death card. Somebody called it. It is over. And it looks like whoever did is Empress energy. Empress energy that's been called out of her worth. So let's take a look at some clarification around what this outcome is, and then we'll look at energy that you don't see coming. So this Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, not happening just yet. This union is not occurring without some karmic stuff going on here. We've got the Moon card. This is a secret. This is something being kept secret. And we've got the Two of Cups, clarifying the Two of Cups. What's being kept secret is somebody else is in a relationship. Somebody, whoever this is that's wanting to get the band back together, is still in a relationship or juggling. Let's talk about this karmic injustice. Possible outcome for this. And here's the Ace of Swords. Something needs to be cut away that no longer serves. This karmic injustice also has to do with somebody being cut off without this full circle of knowing about the secret. This Sun card and the Magician card. The reason why it's only half illuminated is because somebody was keeping a secret, somebody's lying. The thing is, this is the outcome, the possible outcome that can happen this month. And so I feel like that illumination, especially at the full moon, today, tomorrow, all of that information is going to be illuminated, or whoever was kept in the dark is not in the dark anymore. they actually know what's going on. Let's take a look at some energy you don't see coming, Scorpio. Energy that you don't see coming this month. And we've got mature woman. Main male. I feel like if somebody is trying to come back and bamboozle or throw that wool over your eyes, that's not going to happen. It's like once bitten, twice shy, babe. Having to do with some kind of union. Somebody's coming back saying they want to talk about the future, saying they want to talk about some kind of commitment. And somebody else, that Empress energy, is saying, I'm smarter than I used to be. Let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you, Scorpio. Let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you. How does this person feel now? What is it that they're wanting to say to you? I am becoming a better person. So many things remind me of you. I regret lying to you. I feel you even though we are apart. Let's go ahead and angels and guides, messages of love, oracle cards. Ooh, somebody's talking about being obsessed. Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Let's take a look at this romance oracle. What do your romance angels want to tell you? Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like this happened. I feel like this already happened. There's this bond here. And that's why there's this karmic injustice that's going on. Children, your love life is being affected by children. This very well could be somebody that you have children with. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It does feel like, what it feels like to me is that there's a lot of karma here. There's a lot of karma to be worked out. And I want to go ahead and look at Moonology for some advice for you, Scorpio, in figuring out how to work out this karma. What needs to happen here? What needs to happen in order to work out this karma? Okay. Work through your fears. And this is specifically you, Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears in order to work through this karma. What needs to happen? Step out of your comfort zone. This is a North Node. This is about connecting with your purpose, connecting with your path. I also feel like this is about being star-crossed. This isn't an accident that you came together to work out this karma in this life. What needs to happen to work out this karma? Be bold and make the first move. This other one wants to come out too. Surrender to the divine. That's that big fat full moon tonight and tomorrow. Okay, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I'll be back again before the month is over with another energy check. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.